musicians, on average, more so than almost any other industry, suffer anxiety and depression. I don't know why, but we have a great tendency of vulnerability to experience these things. I'm Reuben, one half of Peking Duck, and I'm here with Happy Mag to talk all things about Interstellar, my new single with Jimmy the Queen, and all things mental health. So Y.O.G.A means you're only great always, and essentially I've had a bunch of songs that I've been, with Duck we've been writing songs for the last 15 years. So after a while it started to feel like, okay, I want, more excuses to keep writing, so I started working with other singers, like doing stuff for their projects. And then I was like, oh, I kind of want to do like a little solo project as well. At the time I had about 12 songs that I wanted to release, and I had to think of a name because I wanted to make the project kind of mental health focused, but also music focused. And so something that was like, you're great, or along those lines. I thought you're only great always the acronym could just sound like yoga. But then I realized the stretching sport's massive. So you can't Google it, you can't find it. Y.O.G.A is really tricky. You pretty much need a degree in my side project to find it. Interstellar came about because I heard from Jimmy's manager, Y.O.G.A, yeah mate, Jimmy's got this new song, check it out. And I was like, oh yeah, that's sick. Well, when you need a remix, give us a call. And I'd sort of sent over a 30-second idea of a remix snippet. And then Y.O.G.A goes, wait, can we get Jimmy in the studio with you? And I'm like, yeah, let's do it. I think the total session, Jimmy and I met at midday, and by 6 p.m. we had a bounce of the track. And that was V1, and then we only got up to V5 before sending it to mastering. The effortless tracks are just always are so good, and they just always feel good, and they always feel like the songs that all your friends like the most. And it's like, maybe there was a part of me that was like, oh, Jimmy the Queen is a pretty new artist. Oh, we'll just have some fun. And we did just have some fun. And then it was like, oh my God, this is great. When I was younger, when I was 17, I lost one of my best mates to depression. And since I've also, lost other people in my year group at school, only in the last couple of years. There's a bit of a culture here that you shouldn't talk about things, and you should always, drink a cup of concrete and harden the fuck up. When there's a problem, it can feel worse because you can walk around and someone will be like, "Wait, what are you doing?" Put a smile on your dial, and that, essentially will make anyone feel 10 times worse. I think culturally, I just thought, well, I want to make this project have a little bit of another side to it, so that it's not just parties, but also let's talk through things. And so I guess my way of doing that was introducing with my friend, Katie Cunningham, great writer. We decided that once every 2 or 3 weeks on the Instagram, we'll have a friend share their mental health story, be about the hard stuff they went through, and hopefully have a good outcome. Yep. So that breaking down and rebuilding sort of thing. It's like, okay, I can come back from this stronger. I can come back from this better than I was before because I've known how to rebuild through it. Lovely chatting with you too. Thank you. I should just call it yoga with the dots. Yeah, and that way you just put the dots in. Okay, yoga with the dots. That literally, I've never even said that until then. So thank you. Thank you both.